What is up, guys? I'm ExxotikGaming, and today I am back with another Pixel Gun 3D video, another weapon review. And as you guys can see from the title, today's review is on the premium weapon called the Missile Thrower. My best description of the Missile Thrower is it is like the little brother of the Armageddon UP2. It's virtually the same in every stat but its lethality. Therefore, it's definitely a gun I would recommend for players under the level of 18. It's a very unique weapon. It's modeled off of the M202 rocket launcher in real life, and the thing that makes this weapon so unique from other area damage weapons in Pixel Gun 3D, besides the Armageddon of course, is the fact that this weapon has 4 consecutive rockets that you can shoot at somebody before you have to reload your gun. With an area damage weapon like the base cannon or the Apocalypse UP2 or the Firestorm UP2, it takes a while between each shot because you have to like reload and recharge whatever thing you have for your area damage weapon. But with the Missile Thrower, you can shoot 4 very fast rockets at somebody before you actually have to reload. And that's why I like the Missile Thrower a lot. I like the Missile Thrower in the Armageddon more so than other area damage weapons in Pixel Gun 3D. It's definitely one of those ones you're going to get the best gameplay in close range. As I always say with area damage weapons, it's a weapon you're not going to get great gameplay in Paradise Resort or Heaven Garden. And like I just said earlier, it's one that you're going to get the best gameplay in at a lower level. That is where you're going to find fantastic gameplay in, Coliseum here. This is a really close range map. You're probably going to get really good gameplay in this as long as people don't have tons and tons of ruby armor. That's why I recommend this for lower level players, because as soon as you hit people who have ruby armor, it'll take quite a few shots to take them out. But somebody who doesn't have any armor whatsoever, like this guy right here, it'll be a one-shot against him. It's a one-shot against people who have no armor, so that's good. That's quite good, and I do even believe against a wooden helmet like that, that's a one-shot. But like this guy right here who has ruby armor and the anti-gravity blaster, you shouldn't expect to be able to take somebody out because it is like 4 or 5 shots to take somebody out with that. So I mean, all my subscribers who have lower amounts of armor and they are lower level, go right ahead and get the Missile Thrower because it's quite a cool gun. And it looks cool as well. I mean, it's obviously, the Armageddon, I said it looked really cool, but the Missile Thrower looks really cool as well. It's all green. This came out in the Halloween update and it's all Halloween type of themed. It's a pretty cool gun, and it has, for some reason in the store, I'm going to die while doing this, but it has the little health thing there. I don't know why it has that health symbol there. Maybe for certain people it'll gain them support in their health. I don't know. That would be really cool if maybe in an update this would be like the only gun in Pixel Gun 3D that would boost your health if you shot the ground underneath you or something. Not like a ton of hearts, but maybe like 3 shots or so. That would make this thing actually really used a lot. This gun, I don't see a lot of people using it for some reason. I'm not entirely sure why. It's a good gun, but nobody ever uses it. And maybe that's just because, like I say, it's for lower level players and I am a higher level, but I never really see anybody using it. To the people who subscribe to me who are lower level, do you see people using this a lot? Because I don't know. I don't know. It has a scope, although I would highly recommend not using the scope because it's not practical at all. Maybe for something like this it can help boost your aim a little bit, but having a scope on an area damage weapon is not really the most beneficial thing out there because you're going to be most likely in close range combat anyway trying to take people out with these area damage weapons, so it's not even going to really matter if you use the scope or not. Anyways, the Missile Thrower, it's definitely good, like I said, for lower level players, and it's good for close range. Like, if I was to go into Paradise Resort right now, I would probably not be able to take the people out. If I was to go into Parkour City, if I was to go in, maybe Pumpkin Island would probably be a good one for this weapon. Other ones, it's pretty much, Pumpkin Island would probably be the longest range map I would say you would get good gameplay in. Paradise Resort, even though it's not super long range, you do have long range moments in the thing, and if you're using this gun pretty much your entire length of your match, you'll be at a big disadvantage once you go against people who are across the whole match. So that's why I would always recommend with weapons like this to have a backup weapon ready. Don't use the Missile Thrower the entire length of a match. Have the Missile Thrower, but then have something like your prototype for last minute emergencies. And if you run out of ammo in your Missile Thrower and then somebody's the entire length of the match away, just take out your prototype and then be able to take them out quite easily. So always have a backup weapon when you have the Missile Thrower, and you should be good. Definitely a gun you'll get good gameplay in as long as you stay in close range matches, and it's one I really like. Between this one and the Armageddon, though, even though the Armageddon costs a lot more, I'd obviously recommend the Armageddon more just because it is a lot more powerful. But if you are a lower level player and you're not really willing to spend a lot of money for this game, then I'd recommend going for the missile thrower, because it's the same exact thing. If you always wanted to have the Armageddon in this game, the missile thrower is this exact same experience, although it's less powerful. That's pretty much what this thing goes for. It's like a less powerful Armageddon. So, a cheaper and less powerful Armageddon. What's not to love about it? So, as you guys can see here, I'm in Coliseum and getting pretty decent gameplay here and there. I'm getting killed a lot by people with ruby armor, but, that's what I said. You don't always win against people who have ruby armor. Somebody who has their nuclear launcher, maybe you actually have a chance of taking them out. This could compare with the nuclear launcher, probably, in weapons and pixel guns, so, if you've had the nuclear launcher before, you'll be able to understand the difference between the two. But we're going to quit this match here and join a different match. A little bit longer range, maybe Silent School or something, if we can find something. And show you guys some gameplay in something a little bit different than Coliseum. Because not everybody always plays in Coliseum, and they would like to see something a little bit different. So, if we can find one that actually has a lot of people, everyone that is there, this one's School with Shadow, this probably is going to have a lot of ruby armored players, and I'm probably not going to get a lot of kills, but just trust me, if you are going against people who don't have ruby armor, you're going to get good gameplay with the missile thrower. That goes the same with most area damage weapons in Pixel Gun 3D. Most area damage weapons you'll get good gameplay in if you're going against people who do not have ruby armor, but, that's just pretty much the way things work. Most of the guns in this game are overpowered. Therefore, obviously, they would do well against people who don't have any armor whatsoever. I really like the missile thrower, though. I don't like the scope. That's really one of my few complaints about this thing. It doesn't run out of ammo particularly fast. It is an area damage weapon. It's a rocket launcher. I mean, look at the bright side. You have a lot more ammo than you would with other games' rocket launchers. I've played other shooting games, not very many, but in the shooting games I have played, the rocket launchers only have like 2 rockets that you can fire before you can't fire anything else because you run out of ammo. With these ones, you get a lot of ammo, so, I mean, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. But compared to other area damage weapons, I mean, you will run out of ammo pretty quickly. Something like the anti-gravity blaster and the cherry bomb will, obviously, you won't run out of ammo with those ones as fast as you would with the missile thrower. But, the missile thrower, it is, like I said, less expensive than those ones. So, what we're going to do here, I missed those ammo. That was unfortunate. That was 3 full ammo things there. I'm not entirely sure why in Pixel Gun now when somebody dies they drop ammo. I guess that's just the way of being able to collect more without having to buy ammo every single match, but I don't really mind it too much. But the missile thrower, guys, against the laser minigun, you're not going to be able to beat anybody who has the laser minigun, so that's the truth about that. And, that's really it. I don't really have much else I need to say about the missile thrower. It's a lot of things I have to say about the missile thrower I can say about the Armageddon because they're just so similar. There's not really many differences other than lethality between the two. It's practically, it's just the little brother of the Armageddon. That's what I said before, and that's the best description you could give of the missile thrower. The little brother, the adopted little brother, because it looks different, obviously. But yeah, so this is the missile thrower, guys. I didn't get the most fantastic gameplay. I have gotten better gameplay in the past with the missile thrower, but like I do with my other reviews, it's all really a matter of luck. It depends. Maybe you'll be lucky and find a match that doesn't have any sort of player who has armor. Then you'll probably get really, 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 really good gameplay, like I did in my plasma rifle review. And, there are some gameplays that I do where people all have ruby armor and you just don't really get the most fantastic gameplay out there. So, like I always say in Pixel Gun, with guns, it really depends on luck. In a missile thrower, if you are a higher level and you go against a bunch of people that have ruby armor, I just recommend to leave a match that has, like, a huge amount of ruby armored players. If they don't, then, then you probably should stay, because not every match at a higher level you're going to go see will have no ruby armor. So, I would take advantage of the matches that don't have tons of ruby armored, overpowered players, and actually put them to good use and maybe even win with them. But as you guys can see here, I've already gotten 10 kills, and I've only been using this as the primary. I've not really been using any other guns besides the prototype that one time, just to take out that ruby armored player. But it's a good gun. It's a good gun. And if you know how to use it well, It does take a little bit of skill to use, but with area damage weapons like this, pretty easily you can learn how to use them, and they're probably the easiest guns to learn how to use in Pixel Gun 3D, in all honesty. I mean, it doesn't really take that much skill to use them, but it does take a little bit to learn. And you know, if you just start off the game, you're going to have to realize that the bullets in rocket launchers have a travel time, so you can't instantly shoot somebody like you would with, say, the prototype and take them out. You have to be willing to, you know, accept if something misses, because a lot of your shots at longer range will miss. You know, shooting across this entire hallway all the way to over here will probably result in some misses. Like, there was a miss, there was a double kill there, but that's not always going to happen. But like this person here jumping around, you really have to get right up next to them before you can take them out. And anything farther than that, if they're moving around a lot, then it'll be quite difficult to take them out. But the missile thrower, guys, I don't really have much else I need to say about this thing. I'm just going to run out of ammo here, and then I will be done for the video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this review. If you did, then be sure to leave a like, comments, favorites, and subscribe for some more Pixel Gun 3D weapon reviews. I have a lot. I have almost 70 weapon reviews now. That's a lot. And like I always say, I intend to eventually review every single gun in this game. It's going to be awesome when that day comes where I finally have every single gun in Pixel Gun 3D reviewed, and you guys will have the most amazing playlist ever on YouTube in YouTube history. So, without further ado, let's use up these last 2 rocket launcher bullets, and then we'll be good for the video. So, the time was hacked, that's why I haven't even finished this match yet. Or, it's not hacked, it's just a glitch, people say. That's what happens with the time. I don't know, it's weird. But yeah, let's try to take this guy out, although we completely failed. Let's take him out with the prototype. There we go, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and be sure to check out all of my other Pixel Gun 3D videos. See you guys. Hold on. See you guys. Nope, no. Okay, hold on. I lied. There we go. See you guys in the next one.